we say hi once again, harness racing fans. We're coming to you from high atop the grandstand here at Exhibition Park. And an 8-dash session for you tonight. Track is off a bit. We're going to update some stats for you, though, before we get into our show. The top money-winning drivers, Brian Moore back on top again, 13,483. Steve Mahar with 13,353. Then we go to John Davidson, 11,248. Jill Barrio with those 5 winners on Saturday, moving back into 4th spot with 8,048. Jody Hennessy rounds out the top 5, 76.96. The top dash winning driver, Brian Moore, with 29. Steve Mahar now with 24. John Davidson, 22. Jill Barrio, 14. And Ivan Davies with 12. And the top trainer on the grounds, Brian Moore, has sent out 30 winners. 29 he's driven himself. Steve Mahar has 20. John Davidson, 11. Ian Downey, 10. And Mike Stevenson with 9. So you're up to date in stats. These include our card of last Saturday. Hope you enjoy our show of racing tonight. Away we go with race 1. And we're all set now for the first race. Field of 8 behind the gate. I Can Do It and Sam Hodgin. Adventure's Touch with Jill Barrio. Rebel Lulu, Tom Mason. Oblin Don, John Davidson. PH Roadrunner, Ian Downey. Robin Down, Steve Downey. Oh, Amy Singh with Gary Abrick and Bison Rebel with Brian Moore. Here they come. They're off at Adventure's Touch now. Rebel Lulu grabs the top at Adventure's Touch, racing forward on the inside. Is a second. I Can Do It is third, and on the rail, Bison Rebel goes to 4th. Oblin Don is 5th. That's O Amy Singh. Winging up on the outside, and they go on by the 8th pole. They're on up the backstretch, racing now to the opening quarter, and Adventure's Touch has the lead now. Rebel Lulu is second on the rail. I Can Do It right there third. Bison Rebel is 4th. Oh, Amy Singh 5th on the rail now. Then it's Oblin Don, PH Roadrunner. Robin Down trails the field, and they were by the opening quarter, 32-2. They go into the top turn. Adventure's Touch is cutting it out. Rebel Lulu sitting pretty second on the rail. I Can Do It his third. Bison Rebel racing a 4th. They come on by the 3/8 pole now, and off the top turn. Here they come through the stretch. They are racing to the half. Up front and cutting it out. It is Adventure's Touch. Rebel Lulu is racing second. Here comes Bison Rebel. Up strong on the outside third. I Can Do It now 4th. Oh, Amy Singh follows cover 5th. PH Roadrunner, Oblin Don, and Robin Down trails Leaper by the half and 6 and 3, and they're into the turn. Driving out of the 5/8 pole now. Adventure's Touch the leader. Bison Rebel outside second. They're by the 5/8 now and on up the backstretch. They go driving to the 3/4 pole. Adventure's Touch half length. Bison Rebel challenging second, inching up for the top. Bison Rebel's going to get there. Has the lead now on the outside. Adventure's Touch racing with him. They're neck and neck. Rebel Lulu has a third. PH Roadrunner's now 4th. They were by the 3/4 in 38-4. Round the top turn, Bison Rebel on the outside. Adventure's Touch is on the inside. Rebel Lulu, PH Roadrunner, a strong 4th coming on. Heading for home, the 2 leaders still neck and neck. Bison Rebel, Adventure's Touch on the inside. Bison Rebel, Adventure's Touch battling neck and neck right to the line. And it's going to be too tight to call. Here they are at the line. Adventure's Touch, Bison Rebel, Oblin Don up for third. Rebel Lulu, I Can Do It, PH Roadrunner. Robin Down and O Amy Singh. And the time for the mile, 2:10-3.
Parading back now is the winner of the first race. It is number 2, Adventure's Touch. Adventure's Touch is a brown gelding, 7 years old, by Added Touch out of Vacation Girl. She's by Best of All. Owned and trained by Bob Fitzgerald of St. John, driven by Gilles Barrio. Adventure's Touch gets his 2nd win in a row and his 4th of the season tonight. 2:10-3. Number 2, Adventure's Touch and Gilles Barrio. Result of the first race is now official. I Can Do It was 5th. Adventure's Touch, your race winner. Rebel Lulu was 4th. Oblin Don 3rd. PH Roadrunner 6th. Robin Down 7th. O Amy Singh 8th. And Bison Rebel was 2nd. They're at the quarter in 32-2. The half 106-3. 3/4 138-4. The mile 2:10-3.
Ron Rob. Aberration with Ron McClanagan. And Tweed Side Road with Brian Moore. Here they come. They're off. Tweed Side Road quickly grabs the top, and Roof Vent Gary racing second. Head Games has third. Aberration's gone to fourth, and French Irish trailing it on the rail. They swing around the turn. And Tweed Side Road is out by 2. Roof Vent Gary has second by 2.5. Then it is Head Games, French Irish. Aberration trails, and up the backstretch they go driving to the quarter. Tweed Side Road's on top. Has the best of it now by 2.5. Roof Vent Gary second by 2.5. Head Games is third. French Irish racing fourth, and Aberration trailing fifth. And Tweed Side Road the leader by the quarter, 31-3. They go into the top turn. Tweed Side Road but 2, and Roof Vent Gary closing the gap. Racing second. Head Games has third. French Irish fourth. Far back Aberration is fifth, and they swing through the stretch now and come driving on to the half. It is Tweed Side Road on top. Roof Vent Gary second. Then Head Games, French Irish, and far back Aberration, and Tweed Side Road is the leader, a length and a half, and they were by the half at 1:03.4 in the red of the turn now. They go driving to the 5/8 pole. Tweed Side Road out to challenge now. From second goes Roof Vent Gary, lap down the leader, inching up for the top, and they're by the 5/8, and it's on up the backstretch for the 3/4, and Roof Vent Gary grabs the top. Tweed Side Road is second. Head Games out driving third. French Irish is fourth, and Aberration far back is fifth. And it is Roof Vent Gary now by 3 as they go by the 3/4 and 36. Into the top turn, Roof Vent Gary now by 4, making it more. Then Tweed Side Road, Head Games, and French Irish all alone at the 7/8. It is Roof Vent Gary as he swings off the top turn and makes a drive for home. Roof Vent Gary, Tweed Side Road, French Irish coming on. Head Games is fourth, but it's going to be Roof Vent Gary all by himself. He's here all alone and wins this one. Then it is French Irish going to be second. Then Tweed Side Road and Head Games, they were tight. And then Aberration. And the time for the mile, 2:08.2.
In front of the grandstand now is the winner of this evening's second race. It is number 2, Roof Vent Gary. Roof Vent Gary is a bay gelding, 6 years old, by Valdez Hanover. Out of Melissa Girl, she's by Romeo Hanover. Owned by Frank Dunphy of Fredericton, trained by Rick Beatty, driven by John Davidson. Roof Vent Gary picks up his first win of 1991 tonight, 2:08.2. Number 2, Roof Vent Gary and John Davidson. Result of the second race is now official. Head Games was third. Roof Vent Gary, your race winner. French Irish, second. Aberration, fifth. And Tweed Side Road was fourth. They reached the quarter in 31-3, the half 1:03.4, 3/4 1:36, the mile 2:08.2.
All set now for race 3. 8 starters behind the gate. There's Nightly Dreams with Colleen Clancy, Mr. Micey and Ivan Davies, Man and Direct with Ross McDonald, Torrid Star and Don Mahar, Good Assassin Charlie Price, Golden Fella Steve Mahar, Trendition John Davidson, Pep Rally and Bernie Charlton. Here they come. They're off and driving to the top. It is Good Assassin. He's the leader. Torrid Star racing second. Nightly Dreams in on the rail. Racing now second. Outside Torrid Star has third. Mr. Micey's fourth. Golden Fella outside is fifth. Man and Direct in on the rail racing sixth. They're by the 8th and on up the backstretch now. They go driving to the quarter pole. Pacing out on top. Good Assassin charging up on the outside. Torrid Star is second. Nightly Dreams is third. Golden Fella outside. Follows Cover is fourth. Mr. Micey is fifth. Then on the outside Trendition. Then Man and Direct. And Pep Rally trails the quarter, 32 1/5. Round the top turn. Battling for the top on the inside. Good Assassin on the outside. Torrid Star. Nightly Dreams right there third. Golden Fella outside. He is fourth. They swing off the top turn now and on through the stretch, and here they come. They're racing to the half. Battling neck and neck for the top. Good Assassin on the inside. Torrid Star was on the outside. Then the Golden Fella. Outside, Nightly Dreams on the inside. Mr. Micey, Trendition, Man and Direct, and Pep Rally. They were by the half and 5 and 1. Out of the turn now they go driving to the 5/8 pole. Good Assassin has the lead. Torrid Star's been parked, hangs tough second. Then on the rail, Nightly Dreams racing a third, 3 wide. That is Trendition. Rushing on to fourth, going on. Then Golden Fella between horses. Mr. Micey outside Pep Rally, 3 wide. Man and Direct trails in the rail. They go to the 3/4 pole, and Good Assassin is still pacing out on top. Good Assassin leads a length, and they were by the 3/4 pole, 39 and 1. Trendition now a strong second. Nightly Dreams is a third. Then on the outside, Golden Fella gets to fourth now. They come to the 7/8 pole. Good Assassin is the leader. Nightly Dreams is back to second. Trendition is third. Heading for home, Good Assassin. Here comes Nightly Dreams charging up second. Then on the outside, Trendition, and on the far outside, Golden Fella. But it is going to be Good Assassin holding. Here they are at the line. Good Assassin, Nightly Dreams, Golden Fella, Trendition, Mr. Micey, Man and Direct in the run. Pep Rally, Torrid Star. Time for the mile. 2:12 and 2.
Now parading back is the winner of the third race. It is number 5, Good Assassin. Good Assassin is a brown gelding, 10 years old, by Good Albatross out of Sarsaparilla. She's by Tarport Devlin. Owned, trained, and driven by Charlie Price of St. John. Good Assassin picks up his first win of 1991. Tonight, 2:12 and 2. Number 5, Good Assassin and Charlie Price. Result of the third race now official. Nightly Dreams was second. Mr. Micey, 5th. Man and Direct, 6th. Torrid Star, 8th. Good Assassin, your race winner. Golden Fella, 3rd. Trendition, 4th. And Pep Rally was 7th. They reached the quarter in 32 and 1. The half, 105 and 1. 3/4, 139 and 1. The mile, 2:12 and 2.
And we're all set now for the fourth race. We have 6 starters behind the gate. They're approaching the top of the stretch. FL Hitter, John Davidson, Dewey Dynamo, Wayne Mahar, Trevor's Charm with Brian Moore, Sand Fella Morris Benson, Jet Step Ivan Davies, Hello Monster with Steve Mahar, field of 6. Here they come. There, off Hello Monster quickly grabs the top, and Trevor's Charm is racing second. Up on the inside, FL Hitter drives on to second. Now Trevor's Charm outside. Racing third, Dewey Dynamo 4th, Sandfella racing 5th, and Jet Step trails. They're by the 8th that it's on up the backstretch, racing now for the quarter. And pacing out on top, Hello Monster. FL Hitter racing second, Trevor's Charm on the rail third, Dewey Dynamo out to move now from 4th. He's rushing on. Jet Step and Sandfella. And it is Hello Monster, the leader as they go by the quarter. The quarter 32. Hello Monster with Dewey Dynamo up on the outside. Jet Step now to third. FL Hitter is 4th. They swing around the top turn coming to the 3/8 pole. It is now Dewey Dynamo, and Jet Step is strong on the outside. She is second. Hello Monster's now third. Through the stretch now they come racing to the half. Dewey Dynamo. Jet Step bids for the top. Hello Monster's third. FL Hitter out moving 4th. Trevor's Charm and the Sandfella trails as they go racing out by the half. Neck and neck for the top, the half and 4 and 1. Dewey Dynamo on the inside. Jet Step up on the outside. Hello Monster's racing a third. Then FL Hitter outside 4th. Trevor's Charm, Sandfella. They're by the 5/8. On up the backstretch they go driving to the 3/4 pole. Dewey Dynamo, Jet Step, Hello Monster, FL Hitter, Trevor's Charm and Sandfella onto the 3/4 pole, and Dewey Dynamo leads a length and a half by that marker. Dewey Dynamo past the 3/4 pole, 1:36 and 1 top turn. Dewey Dynamo, Hello Monster. Trevor's Charm up on the inside to third. Jet Step now 4th. Sandfella, FL Hitter. They come to the 7/8 pole. They're by it now and heading home, and it is Dewey Dynamo. Hello Monster challenging his second. Trevor's Charm his third. Dewey Dynamo, Hello Monster charging up on the outside. Hello Monster grabbing the top. Dewey Dynamo, Trevor's Charm at the line. Hello Monster, Dewey Dynamo, Trevor's Charm. Jet Step, Sandfella, FL Hitter. The time for the mile, 2:09 and 2.
In front of the grandstand now, the winner of the fourth race, it is number 6, Hello Monster. Hello Monster is a 4-year-old bay horse by What a Monster out of Worth a Hello. She by Say Hello. Owned by Brian Bent of Sussex, trained and driven by Steve Mahar. Hello Monster picks up his 7th win of the season tonight, 2:09 and 2. Number 6, Hello Monster and Steve Mahar. Result of the fourth race now official. FL Hitter was 6. Dewey Dynamo 2nd, Trevor's Charm was 3rd, Sandfella 5th, Jet Step 4th, and Hello Monster your race winner. The quarter was in 32 seconds, the half 104 and 1, 3/4 136 and 1, the mile 2:09 and 2.
Behind the gate, Sandfella Morris Benson, Jim and I Jade, Ross McDonald, Trevor's Charm and Brian Moore, Dewey Dynamo with John Davidson, Coffee No Sugar and Steve Mahar, Rowdy Fella, Jody Hennessy, FL Hitter with Mike Stevenson, Dr. Chaos with Gary Vincent. Here they come. They're off. Sandfella to the top now. Trevor's Charm grabs it. Sandfella racing is 2nd. Jim and I Jade up on the outside drives on 3rd. Coffee No Sugar has 4th. Dewey Dynamo racing 5th. FL Hitter, Rowdy Fella, Dr. Chaos trails their by the 8th. On up the backstretch now. They drive to the quarter pole and Trevor's Charm cutting it out. Jim and I Jade is on the rail now, racing 2nd there. Sandfella's now 3rd. Coffee No Sugar is 4th. Then it is Dewey Dynamo, Rowdy Fella, FL Hitter. Dr. Chaos trails. They were by the opening quarter, 31 and 1. Out of the top turn, Trevor's Charm a length and a half, and Jim and I Jade is racing 2nd. Sandfella 3rd. Here comes Dewey Dynamo. Out from 5th, rushing up on the outside to 4th. Coffee No Sugar now 5th. Rowdy Fella, FL Hitter, Dr. Chaos through the stretch. They come racing to the half. The leader is Trevor's Charm. Out by 2. Jim and I Jade and Dewey Dynamo 3rd. Sandfella 4th. Coffee No Sugar out following cover 5th. The half in 3 and 4. Then Rowdy Fella, FL Hitter, and Dr. Chaos. Round the turn they go. Racing for the 5/8. Trevor's Charm. Lapped on her. Driving hard 2nd. Dewey Dynamo. Jim and I Jade on the rail is a 3rd. Driving to the 3/4 pole, Trevor's Charm, Dewey Dynamo neck it now. Dewey Dynamo on the outside, Trevor's Charm is on the inside. Coffee No Sugar, Jim and I Jade, Rowdy Fella, Sandfella, FL Hitter, Dr. Chaos. 3/4 1, 35 and 3. The 2 leaders at it neck and now Coffee No Sugar 3 wide. They are 3 wide, nose to nose as they come on by the 7/8. Coffee No Sugar the best on the far outside. Heading home, Coffee No Sugar. Dewey Dynamo, Trevor's Charm, FL Hitter comes up strong on the far outside and coming on, and so is Trevor's Charm at the line. FL Hitter, Coffee No Sugar, Trevor's Charm, Sandfella, Dewey Dynamo. Then Jim and I Jade and tight between Dr. Chaos, Rowdy Fella, and the time for the mile, 2:07.
In front of the grandstand is the winner of the 5th race. It is number 7, FL Hitter. FL Hitter is a bay mare, 8 years old by Hot Hitter out of Soda Shop. She's by Rum Customer. Owned and trained by Art Green of St. John, driven by Mike Stevenson. FL Hitter gets her 2nd win of the season and her fastest this afternoon, 2:07. Number 7, FL Hitter and Mike Stevenson. Result of the 5th race now official. Sandfella was 4th. Gemini Jade 6th. Trevor's Charm 3rd. Dewey Dynamo 5th. Coffee No Sugar 2nd. Rowdy Fella 8th. FL Hitter, your race winner, and Dr. Chaos was 7th. The quarter was